Alrighty. Motherfucking streamer showdown. Let's do it. Alright. Whichever ones you want to play, just pop them in and let's do this. Well, it just wouldn't be a showdown without a little control. Oh yeah. I wanted to know who could actually pull it through, you know? Okay. Trying to think of what you can launch on turn 5 that matters. Not 100% certain, but I'm going to go this route. Ooh. Fact or fiction. Alright. Love it. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you guys, were you around for Fact or Fiction when it was in Standard? Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Yep, that's fine. RAR tokens. Yep. Yep. The Celestis advantage swings your way on this one. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Do, 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 do. Yeah, we'll push it back. Celestis keeps on a churning. So why the Elspeth Smite being kept over the Aganjo? Because Aganjo will kill Restless Reef, but Elspeth Smite kills basically nothing in this matchup, right? No, you're fine. I was just curious. Celestis has dug you deeper. Good lord. All right. Oh, yeah. Yep. We get it as a one of. We let that one go. I love it in this moment. It's very, very grindy. If you have a deck that just wants to grind, this card feels like it's well positioned to do that. Okay. I mean, it ate up 2 counters there. That felt pretty decent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Push it there. Swing through. Do. Really? That's how badly you want the Emperor? I suppose. I'll give you a 1-1. Basically, the Sunfall and the Not on My Watch aren't cards I'm worried about at all. The land drop is helpful for you, and so is the Memory Deluge, but the Emperor's, I think, a far more critical component in this matchup. God, I've missed Factor Fiction. I'm so happy it's back in Standard. Mm. Yeah, that's fair. Absolutely fair. Okay. Another march. Fair enough. You're through 3. No more lies at this point. That's good. Hmm. Double Mirix is a problem. So with Mirix, we just start using the tagline "Might makes right" with MITE. Feel like we're getting closer to that, right? Very confused by this attack. Okay. Just wanted to smite a thing. I understand. Let's see if you get that fourth No More Lies. Okay. Yep. To JP III 1983, stating that it's generally the understanding that in the control mirror you don't fight over the card draw. With No More Lies, does this change specifically with the front half of Memory Deluge? It's all just position based. At least in my experience, I've played Drow New Mirrors back in the day, which was blue black control versus blue black control with Dreadship Reefs getting charged up to 15 counters over the course of 18 turns. It's just position. Like, you need to know where your windows are, you know? Like, once you know where your windows are, you can usually figure out where you need to be. Yeah. Yeah, there is that too. Like, in this scenario, we're basically racing. In my case, I'm trying to deck Athena. Athena's trying to race with Mirex. So we're going to have that war right about now. And the next 3 turns will prove out who wins on that basis. More or less. There's some other variables coming into play, but not a shitload of them. Get rid of that dead ass go for the throat that's been sitting there all game. Good God. Hmm. I can see that, yeah. Makes sense. So let's see. We push here. No, not in this scenario. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I really like it as at least a one of and a control mirror because it's basically another Mirex in many scenarios where you're just getting warded bears, most of which are never going to flip up, but like warded bears beats 1/1s. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was like, really? Ballsy. I'm in. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. No, that was yours. Sorry to break that up, but nope, that one's you. I do. I'd play it if I thought it was right. I just never do. But I do appreciate the fact that you're just like, what the fuck? Yep. It does a pretty good job, yeah. Not that we really need to swing there, but also why not? Because you're almost certainly going to wrath the board here, so. Ah, the longest game one we could play. I'm all about it. It's been a while since I played Control Mirrors. Go this route. I think we go here instead. Okay, we can go one deeper on this one, I think. It's a close thing on this one, but do think it's correct. We sacrifice strong, but I don't think it's going to make a huge difference here. Yeah. Yeah, not a huge difference. We can work with it. Ooh. Okay, we played pretty hard for that setup, and that was not the right call, clearly. Let's see. Let's go here. Hey, what up, Suge Knight? Doing all right. Just playing a control mirror. We're both getting close to decking each other. Oh God. I don't even dare. I don't even dare. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I think this is literally the last card I get to do this with. Fuck off, fuck off. I'm not doing it. No fucking way, Athena. No fucking way. Hard pass. I was like, hard pass there as well. It's close-ish. Do you dare explore? Do you have lands left? This is where you have to start doing the math and the So 2 out of 5, a 40% chance you just draw an extra card here. It it sort of matters. The reason it matters is that I actively can't play any draw spells right now, or right. But if you do this, then potentially I can. But you also don't win by just sitting here. So yeah, you probably have to risk it and just go for it. Oh, oh, oof, oof. It does. It's gonna block that little one right there. Little blocker Rooski. You want to try the map token one more time? Oh man, a little bit, yeah. Okay, okay. We'll destroy evil. That's pretty good against Seed Shark. One hour later, all right, Max. We played a match. You go. Nope. Only got 2 in the main. I think I haven't looked at the list in a moment. I prepped this. There you go. I'm like trying to do the math here. So 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus. Okay, it's gonna be closer than I want it to be. I know that. Yeah, but I think you got to push it and hope it's the last card, because otherwise, mathematically, I just don't think it gets there. Ooh, spicy. Okay, it's gonna come down to Restless. Yeah, because I can't attack you and actually win this war, and I have to keep everything back. So yeah, that'll work. This really feels like the appropriate text of the card right now, given how long this match has taken. Right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Does it give you the option to just not pick any of those? Okay. Fair. Speed things up a bit. I gotcha. It seems likely. Yeah. Yes, you are. No. Not even a little. You know what? Let's dump those out and play one more of those. I mean, to be fair, Demir versus Azorius traditionally goes Demir's favor because Demir usually gets like duress and Thoughtseize and shit. You know what I mean? I think the only time I've seen it go the other way is in Explore because of Teferi, where it doesn't really matter because you can just play Teferi. Ugh, not this hand. Nope. Fuck that. Let's push that route. Let's push that route. Okay. Most of them? I don't know how to answer that. No, I mean, I've been at it for a minute, so usually I have a decent idea of where things are going to roll, and yeah, it's been about what I thought it would be, to put it that. Uh, oh, the no more lies. Yep. See, that was stupid. Shouldn't have played into it. Ah. Okay. Like, is this just a? Yeah, it's risky. We don't need to go that route. Yeah, we can let that one go. I mean, no more lies is so good in these scenarios. Push there. Keeps things spicy. Yep, just start making bears. I really like it as a one of and a control mirror breaker. I don't think it really works outside of that all that well, but man, it can just grind. Just worded bears on worded bears, you know what I mean? Things stall out. It does a pretty good job of that. Fair. Okay, so you asked earlier, most disappointing cards. War Leader's Call, still pretty disappointing to me. Surprisingly, Ezram Agency Chief was kind of wildly better than I thought it would be. Jace the Perfect Mind. I mean, are you just going for like a mill win? I don't know. We're not dealing with it. Let's see what you're doing. There it is. This is where those two extract the truths in the sideboard that I placed over the fourth cut down and the fourth siphon insight. Just it feels good to have that card. I've been a fan for a minute. Okay, I see what you're talking about with a weird position for you right now. Like you can march a bear, but it eats up everything. You can march cryptic, but I'll just return it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Treacherous Greed, also a card that I have not actually seen pan out at all that I was hoping would be decent. Yeah. I was hoping. Yes, exactly. I thought that might have a shot, but like the more I fucked with it, the more I'm like, never mind. Hmm. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. Ooh, Murex. Okay. Getting spicy with it. Lets you get the march off on the cryptic, but I think positionally, I'd rather go this route. Yeah. Yep. We. Ugh. Get better islands, Athena. God damn it. Oh, for real? Okay, good to know. Gotcha. I am so upset that Arena won't let you just like pay to gift people shit. I would have gifted so many people things at this point if Arena just let me, you know? Okay. Yep. And just smash in. Do 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 do. Pass. All the demolition fields. Good God. Not my Merrick's. All right, I'll make one more. Gotta force that farewell one of these days, right? Mm-hmm. No, not ideal at all there. But have you heard of. Do do do. 1 second. Second Murex. Yeah, this Demir build definitely feels like it's prepped for a control mirror. Hey, what's up, Max? How we doing? Right? Surprise Showdown faux show. All right. Staying full. Another demolition. Good God, so many demolition fields. Gonna get you in tournaments, that's for damn sure. Ah, gotcha. Hey, what up, Brevlet? Demir control deck is a lot of fun. Can confirm. Rar. Shelly. Style points. Bam. Sounds about right. For this list, I'm honestly curious if Hullbreaker is going to be correct. I don't know that you're going to need Hullbreaker. And here's my thought process. By the time you get to Hullbreaker, I feel like half the time you're better off just resolving a Jace and milling them. You know, like I don't know if Hullbreaker. Yeah. Because I think you're going to get to a lot of mid games. Like I assume control decks start basically with 30 cards left in their library in the mirror. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna draw a shitload. The game's gonna go on more than 15 turns, so you really just have to mill 30 cards, which is two Jaces, and that's at most. And if the game goes longer, then one is probably enough, right? There's also the fact that like Siphon Insight exists, and people are gonna play it. And if somebody siphons your Hullbreaker, you're going to cry. Like it's slightly different because you can at least counter the Jace, right? You can't counter the Hullbreaker if I siphon it. So I don't know. Like that's a corner case. It's a corner case, but it's something I think about. Oh God, yeah, that. I was like, yeah, it's fair. Okay, I can see that. I can see that. Sure, that makes a lot of sense. You ready for the next one? It's all good. And Max, make sure you let Icy know I fixed it so my name actually shows up correctly. We did the thing. No, I straight up forgot. Anyway, it's completely on me, but anyway. All right. Yeah. Let's go the other angle entirely and see how this does. Okay. Okay, well, this is the nightmare draw with Case. Seems good. Problem is this: we drew 2 lands off Case, then another land off the top, which precluded us from ancestraling 2 turns in a row now. And straight up, if that happens, yeah, I just don't think we can push through. Why? I'm very confused by that line. Okay. Yeah, why not trigger it on your turn, then trigger it on my turn? Like you could. Right. But you were gonna, like, if you go that route, you get 2/4/3 flyers. I lose an additional 4 life. You gain an additional 4 life, and I can't do shit. Like, you just crush me at that point, don't you? I might be missing something on this. Okay, so this is a neat veto deck. I like where you're going with this. Novice Inspector is a clear upgrade. That's sweet. Yeah, you got this game. We're not getting through. Nice. Fair. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically where you're at. I think this matchup, if you've got like knockout blows in your sideboard, it should be incredibly positive, because veto is so good at stabilizing you. It's like Shelly, but better for you because you can just trigger it right when it hits most of the time. Either way, spicy deck, spicy brew. Kind of curious how we can improve it, or if it can be improved, or if this is like the optimal form. You know what I mean? You don't think you can speed it up, like get a consistent clock that goes fast enough that you can go under with a little bit of disruption? Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. 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 Evangelist just isn't a great card because I don't run much in the way of X ones anyway. So like your 1/1 bat, maybe it blocks a Phoenix chick at best, and your 2/1 maybe it trades with Kumano. I mean, it can technically do all of those things, but it has to, and it's still 3 mana to potentially line up okay. So if you've got upgrades, yeah, that's about the area where I'd start making those upgrades personally. Hmm. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. We're going to go slightly higher risk on this one. I think we have to because we're a little behind in terms of the math. Yep, higher risk. Okay. Glad I did it. Give me something useful. Okay. Not as useful as it needed to be. Oh well. Is this where the cut down's coming? Not today. Would have been the right call, but I understand wanting to go a little bit further. So, 6 to 1, half a dozen of the other kind of vibes. And that's how we top deck our way out. Like, so hard. God damn. Yeah, yeah, it's a little rough. I think Urbrask's Forge is too slow. Furnace Punisher doesn't matter, and the Festivities is barely relevant. So I think it's just the Lithomantics in for the shocks, and we just keep rolling against you. See what happens. I feel much the same with this one if it makes you feel any better. Nicely put, Revlet. Yes. Oh, God. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Anyway, swing with 5/1/1s on turn 3. uh, Fair. I mean, it's a fair guess, I think. All right. Fuck. Uh, can we? Goddamn. Okay. That sucked so much. I was like, man, we really got this game on lock, and then that happened. Like, fuck, I just need one more turn. One more turn without a wrath. We'll get there. Oof. Path of Peril. Yep. Yep. And now we flood. Okay. Well, we were at the point where we're like, we need to hit a case off the top. That's how we get back into this game, because that's at least a draw two, if not more. Okay. Well, so it goes. So it goes. Yep. Path of Peril. The turn before I win. God damn it. Yep. And that's why I think this red deck is going to end up at tier 1.5 to tier 2. It's just a little too weak to what's going on here. All right, 10 damage. No cards. We can do this. Yeah, you got this one. Absolutely. Learning my lesson with red. It's fun, and God, the games where you get to go case and like it doesn't shit in your mouth feels amazing. But like, God, it just wants to do that to me. It's like the third time I've played case, drawn two lands, drawn a third land, and just been like, I hate this. I hate this so much. What the fuck? I think I just need to play like four Kenzen in there. Fuck it, we can at least discard it. All right. Do you want to go up against newer stuff, or do you want to test against like the last winner, like trophy winner before Karlov Manor dropped? Yep. Or do you want to go against new shit? Okay. I figured I should make the offer because one's going to be everywhere and the others may or may not be. You know what I mean? Sure, sure. That sounds good. See if it's got the chops. Delny and 10th District Hero are possible new cards for the deck. Long Goodbye hits Rafine pretty hard. Yeah, I mean, there's different pieces, yeah. I think we can keep this. We've got a couple draw steps to get where we're trying to go. Yeah, I was around when Thraben Inspector was a big deal in Standard, and God, was that. Honestly, it was way more annoying in that scenario because they had the like Smuggler Copter back when it was OG Copter and everything else. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, we push over here then. Yep. That was back when they had the vehicles deck, the red white Boros vehicles, and that list was so good. Oh my god. Played the wrong land. Oof. Mm. We'll just wait for that. Missing land drops here, which I don't love, but so it goes. I wondered what was going on. I was like, oh, sweetie. It's not going well, huh? All right. Gotcha. I'm a fan, yeah. Yep. Let's see, push there. Fair enough. And this is the problem with Rafine. That's why I always keep the second one back if I play the first and we have a snowball advantage, because we know they got to kill it, but will they be able to kill two? Odds are typically real low. And then we just run away with the game on the second swing. No worries. All right. Fair. Let's see. This one's going to get weird and grindy. What is it? That's pretty much how I feel about this iteration. We'll try it. Jesus. All right. No to that. Fuck off. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Um, I don't know. I'm back and forth, and there's only so many slots that can move. Bat and forth. Is that what you said? I mean, well played. There we go. We're missing a lot of land drops. That's another part of this right now that's kind of crushing me. You can have your destroy evil, 100%. Okay. Nope. Can't block. All right, deck. I need a land. Holy fuck, that needs to not be tapped. Okay. Well, we can't afford to give you back any of those cards, so. Yep. Nope. That's that. We're not recovering from that position. All right, deck. Little bit better this time. Good God. Come on. No, I like the deep cavern bats in these scenarios. I don't know. I'm sure there are people who would disagree with the choice, but I've always enjoyed it in this scenario. I usually push wedding announcements out for the simple reason that I expect people to be bringing in a lot of destroy evils, maybe Lorens. You've got Rite of Oblivion. Like, there's just so many ways to fuck with it. Whereas the bat limits your options and allows me to kind of carve the narrative that I want. Oh yeah, that's fair. Okay, I wondered if that was what was coming. Let's go this route then. What I really like is having all this information, so I know exactly where you're trying to go. That that is really what I'm trying to get to, typically. Just keep winning, right? Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one for you. Just gonna put that out there. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Like, probably we shouldn't have blocked, but at the same time, I'm greedy as hell, and well, it's fun. It's like if you got the Destroy Evil off the top, so be it. But if you don't, I feel pretty decent about. Oh fucking hell! Why does that card just keep on fucking me so hard every time? Jesus Christ. Yep. So we pull here because we have to. But 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 we're out of action right now, which is a problem. That path of peril. Okay. Yep. Back in it. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I mean, you're still going to get to Rite of Oblivion at next turn. It's a question of how hard you want to go on it, really. Yeah, that's about where I would have gone to. It's probably the second wedding announcement. Like not 100%, but probably. That's interesting. Yep. But you still get to go into Kaya. Just Acklazot's against the world, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I think we still have to go this route. Yeah, not super. No, I would rather put you on a very quick clock, but given that we have Acklazot's, we can push pretty hard. Rar. There's some pieces I really like about your deck in this, but it also has some real clunky. The problem I have with these sacrifice decks is that you have so many cards that are inherently weak individually that if you don't have the pieces that line up with them, it gets to a place where they're just draft chaff, right? And that's usually the biggest issue I have when you're trying to do synergy based deck. I'll put it this way. The beauty of Espermint is that it's got a shitload of synergy, but like almost any of those individual cards is just a powerhouse on its own for what it's trying to do. And that's like that was the issue with Nyack Invoke too. Like it's trying to make a bunch of bad cards way better by using synergy. But like if the synergy gets disrupted, all of a sudden you just have draft commons and they have good cards. I mean, can you get away from freebooter is the question then? Like is there a Mhm. Sure. Sure. Yeah. I could see that, yeah. Sure. Sure. I could see that. It's I don't know. It's going to be an interesting archetype. I feel like it's just missing a better one drop and like something that really just synergizes and sets it off because that's yeah, something that's actually like weird that that's the card, but in a bat meta, Shambling Gas would be fucking insane. And there's nothing in the meta that does what that does, huh? Hmm. Yeah, it absolutely was. Yes. Market nice. Yeah, that one was surprisingly efficient. Actually, the biggest thing I think it has going against it is the fact that it gets hit by Destroy Evil, which is a little bit awkward. True, true. Well, we got about 17 minutes. You want to run one more of something? No worries. Sure. Ladder plays, yeah, it's very high variance, as I would put it. It's not really suited for much else, but maybe it is good. It's hard to tell. That's the problem. That was surprisingly effective as fuck. Like I really didn't like playing against that. It makes me wonder if one copy should be sitting in Demir. You know, like can we afford that? Yeah, there's that. There is that. It really gets that collect evidence going fast, doesn't it? Okay, sure. I could see that. Yeah. Well, no worries. Hell of a showdown. Thank you for indulging me. Appreciated. All right. Have some fun, and hopefully the girlfriend heals up and isn't feeling too sick. All righty. Take care, Athena. All right, gang. We've got a little bit of time left before we're gonna raid out to max. So I tell you what, I haven't messed with Explorer. I want to know if this soul deck, like in Soul Artifact deck, is actually a deck. So let's do that for a minute and just let's find out. Right? Maybe it is, and if it's not, it was worth a shot. So I'm gonna get there on that. That's a little bit better. Let's try this. We can shove the Imidanes back. It's where like this is Reckless Bushwhacker would have been better, but not by so much that I care. Alright, so they take in Soul Artifact here. Almost certainly. Maybe an NT, but probably in Soul Artifact. It's, if I'm them, that's what I'm going for. Yeah. Like, is it right to do this right now? It doesn't feel like that's very smart. They probably have the answer for NT, though, which is a little awkward. Yeah, see, that's the fucking problem right there. All right, let's see what we can do here. Push there, push there, push through. Yep, all right. Problem. Big problem. Like, we have to do all of this work, and all we get to do is swing for one. That's a fucking problem. I think we still have to go this route. They just go shielded here and they stabilize. Yeah, see, that's... I feel like Rakdos is just going to tear a list like this apart 10 out of 10 times. If that's the case... Okay, so they get Gigantha. We don't get anything out of that. They should have killed NT first and didn't. Guess they weren't going to kill NT anyway. But we got nothing out of this. So, problem. Massive fucking problem. Yeah, we don't care. They'll kill us. That's fine. Yeah, this deck feels like a trap. Okay, I had to know. We'll still play it out because I am curious, but I don't see how the hell this actually pushes through. Um, Probably there. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah. So Rakdos is just a bad matchup. Like, can you afford for Rakdos to be a bad matchup in Explorer, much less Pioneer? Like, I don't feel like you can. That seems like a mistake, chat. You know what I mean? Because they go turn one Thoughtseize, grab Smuggler's Copter, and now our hand's fucked, right? Yeah, it's gonna be Abs Animalia. I can already tell. So they should have a Fatal Push here. But again, they just stabilize so easily here. They probably don't have the discard spell for Hazoret at least, but they should be able to push pretty hard either way. Like they shove from here over into Shelly. We get Hazoret, we swing all. They go down to 2. Back up to 4. We're in a shit position. Okay. Not an easy position. Okay, so they're aiming for second Blood Tithe, and then they kill Hazoret. And Hazoret even got worse because Blood Tithe's all over Rakdos too. Good to know. Or they just have a sacrifice effect. That would also be super efficient here. Yep. Why not? Why wouldn't you have all of it? And then they should have something to deal with that too. Which, yep. I mean, we're still swinging it. That's. I think we're obliged to swing here, force the block on Den if we can. They take 1, go to 2. We've got Volderon to put them to 1. We're still a point short. They play Graveyard's Trespasser and Stabilize. They play Shelly and Stabilize. Okay, so now we have a top deck of 1 turn. Thank God for that. And we just go like this and smack them in the fucking teeth. They go to 1. We still have Hazoret and a 1/1, and we have a Volderon. So now we win because of the double Hazoret that we had to have out of the 2 we sided in. Jesus Christ. Um, I don't know. Let's try it this way. So it goes. So it goes. Nope. Not any better. I feel like that's our best shot at winning, right? They're gonna have an answer. So like we have to push towards Hazoret, but we're starting with a really strong turn 1 and 2 play, and then a couple lands off the top, and we're still ready to rock. Mm-hmm. You gonna make it a 1/1 so you can cut it down? Okay, weirdly we might win this. That's so random. there's a Bone Crusher. Okay, and a Braid. They block the Harvester, then they activate the other Harvester, kill the Hazoret, and any Shelly stabilizes, right? Triple fucking Harvester. Jesus. This being able to be dealt with Harvester is a problem. There's another one. Okay. I don't know. We force it, right? It's got to be. They block there. Go to 2. Don't give a shit. I guess if they got nothing, or if we top deck a Shrap Blast, we get there. It's kind of an embarrassing thing when you have to go minus Chandra just to do that. Da-da-da-da-da. I think we kill the Chandra here. Four mana, kill Chandra. Okie dokie. Can we get a Shrap Blast off the top or an Ensoul? Either of those will be sufficient here. I don't know if this works or not. But I'm not willing to risk it. So let's go this way. Weird that won. Very weird. Saw 3 Hazarets and 2 post-board games, so that helped. A lot of top decking to get there. A lot of top decking to get there. Okay. All right, gang. Interesting. Don't think that's actually legit, but it's interesting. My guess is Red Deck wins and I can Invoke, not that legit. Esper mid always is. Dimir Control and Azorius mid range need some tuning, but they might be legit. It's really going to depend. Like, this to me is the deck to beat. This deck right here is just fucking great. So if you're going to come at the king, it's going to be this one, right? Either way, I do believe we are at the hour in which max damage should be doing a showdown. So let's raid on out. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Much love to all of you. Peace.